glasses. Boom. We're gonna enjoy breakfast while we hang with everyone. Right here. Ooh, maybe. Maybe not. There we go. I think that should do it. If I move at all, I'm kicking my stand, but at least I can see the chat here. Woo. I need to start getting my chia water in my body again. There. Now I'm not right up against the chair. Good morning. Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying my breakfast and my coffee. I need some salt in my breakfast. We can never just start a live stream. There's always something. It's always got to run a little rocky at the very beginning here. Hello, hello. Now, I'm gonna go get salt. I've got plain black beans for my breakfast. I'm gonna go put a little bit of salt in them because they need a little bit of flavor, and I'll be right back. Excuse me. Out of me. So the kids want to have an unconventional Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, well, thank you for the introduction. The kids want to have an unconventional Thanksgiving dinner if we don't go to my mom's. Given the information I was given last night, that is unlikely to happen. We probably will be home for Thanksgiving. Kids want to turn it into a tea party Thanksgiving dinner. I'm all for it. I think it will be a really fun idea. I'm thinking of going to Aldi and seeing if they're still doing their $40 Thanksgiving dinners. I may see if my sister can give me a ride there tomorrow, unless I can borrow my ex's vehicle for a few hours. I've got some other errands I need to run. And so, see if I put gas in it, if he'll let me use his car. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Anyways, so I want to throw a Thanksgiving dinner for my friends. Maybe even on Saturday if I don't close at the store, but I've got to double check my schedule. Good morning. But to do that, I need the dishes to do it. I also may just do the rotisserie chicken dinner with them too. So, just a reminder, guys, we do not talk about immoral things. We do not use foul language. I am a married woman, so I don't tolerate overly flirtatious behavior. What in the heck? I put you in timeout. How are you still messaging? So we don't have a vehicle anymore. I mentioned that in yesterday's stream. I feel like it's going to be a blessing in disguise because we really couldn't afford that. And then to add to that, got a call from my doctor yesterday and they cannot approve the medication that we've been trying to get me on. So I'm really sad about that, but I feel like it goes along with the study that I did this morning. And remembering that it is the Lord who gives and the Lord who takes away. And it's, I'm trying to figure out how to word this because it was a very personal revelation that I had this morning that I felt untouchable. I'm like, I'm going to have this medication. So why do I need to focus on cleaning up my eating habits? And then I got that call last night and I realized that I'd been sabotaging myself in anticipation of drugs that were not coming. So we're not going to sabotage anymore. We've got black beans full of protein and fiber. I got a chicken broccoli dish I'm going to make up to take for my lunch today. Gabriel, I am like just coming back around to liking beans. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Hello, Michael. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, black beans are great because I can just empty a can into a bowl and microwave it real quick. Boom, a meal. So I'm going to go back to the low net carb approach. So, good morning, Professor. I think I did remember, I know I remembered to put a link to the Discord in the description of this video. So feel free to check that out if you'd like to have a more interactive conversation. I'm usually able to answer that periodically throughout the day. So, oh, that sounds really good, Gabriel, especially if you did it with a low or zero carb tortilla so that you're getting all that fiber. That's what I want to focus on. So I know beans in general are full of whole carbs, but there's so much fiber in beans that it basically negates itself. So, and this, I poured a whole can. I don't know if I'll eat a whole can. Like, excuse me, I may be able to pack some of this up for lunch and then have my chicken and broccoli dish for dinner tonight. And by that, I mean, I just have a couple of cans of chicken left. And I'll take like a cup of broccoli and a can of chicken. And then I have homemade ranch powder seasoning. So I don't have all the preservatives or hidden sugars in it. So I'll season it with that and then throw a little bit of sharp cheddar in there and cook that all up together. And then I'll have, I mean, it's going to be fantastic. So, and I'm fully handing over. That's what I was trying to get to. I got distracted talking about my menu for the day. I'm handing over this weight loss journey to God because I keep saying I am and doing that whole like, here, God, take it. Well, take it. Why aren't you taking it? Come on, take it from me. And it's not doing me any good. So I've been praying about it this morning. It's the week of Thanksgiving. Make sure all that you do is being done with gratitude. I should have known the bean conversation was going to make things turn sour, but honestly, it is what it is. This is what sounded good to me for breakfast, and I have stuff. I'm very excited to make lasagna this week. I have the stuff for that. And I can make lasagna, a little lasagna bowl for myself that doesn't have noodles in it. So I can stick with the low carb thing and still eat what everyone else is eating. I'll tell you what, so the summer I lost 70 pounds. I was doing the low carb thing. And when I was having carb cravings or I was having meltdowns or I was having a really hard time um, staying on track, I would just have a baked potato, a microwave baked potato. Morgan, it is not necessarily a myth. It has to do with how your body breaks down the skin of the bean. So it depends on the type of bean. It depends on how your body processes that bean. Personally, I've never had an issue with black beans, but I have to be careful with kidney beans. So I'm enjoying my coffee. I'm enjoying my beans. And all I did is I sprinkled a little bit of red pepper flakes and some salt in these. I am. I'm very happily married. About a month and a half in. My husband is currently at work and I'm also getting ready for work. So, and I'm also still using the Rise brand mushroom blend coffee in my coffee. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Or Gabriel. Gabriel, I'm sorry. We had a Gloria in here earlier. Hello, Art Assassin. Assassian? I don't know how you want that said. Hey, Casey. But yeah, so mushroom coffee in here, beans. I will make up a chia seed water to take to work with me. So I do 2 tablespoons of chia seeds and a tablespoon of lemon juice in a cup of cold water. I will fill what I can of my water jug. I may need to fill some of it at work, which is, it sucks because the work water tastes awful, but it is what's available. Oh, when I'm not driving, I can be more on top of monitoring chat. So, I'm not messing with the trolls. We're not giving energy to it today. I'm not even giving warnings. Like I personally don't have the energy, mental or emotional capacity to sit here and argue today. So if you're disrespectful, you're gone. I mean, it's that simple today. And I think that's perfectly reasonable to have that boundary. I will need to step away and get some painkillers on board, though. Hello, I'm doing quite well. Thank you. Okay, I know a good chunk of my fan base is from India, so I'm hoping the Lord is doing good work over there. So I'll be honest today. Oh, thank you, Casey Straw. So I'm gonna be very vulnerable here, and it always bites me in the pants. I'm eating black beans. So it was the only thing that sounded appetizing this morning that fit within the eating habits I'm trying to establish. I weighed in at 311 pounds this morning and realized I am very rapidly this year climbing my way back up to my heaviest. I like it like this, okay? There, does that answer your question? Anyways, my goal is to be under 310 by Sunday. I guess by Saturday. So a couple of habits I want to pick back up is eating to satisfaction, not full, eating the low carb foods or high fiber. I want to get back into my walking. I would love to get back into lifting. I really just need to start going down to the gym. I'll have access to that till May. So I really want to get back into that. But a lot of it has to do with timing and like not relying on other people to motivate me. It's got to come from God. Casey Straw, I work in retail. I'm actually part of the management team at my store. So I'm going to need to pack that up for later. So I'm doing a lot of training in that regard. But I would like to be able to eventually just be a stay-at-home mom, do the homeschooling, do the homesteading, do the homemaker duties, and just not be as away from home as I've had to be. Not that I don't love my job, I absolutely adore it, but I want to be able to put my focus back into my family again. Yeah. Hello, Steve Hannigan. Okay. All right. Hey, for anyone interested, this morning's Bible study was a 2-parter video. So there's 2 shorts that I used for our Bible study this morning because the topic was more than I could discuss in a single 3-minute span. And part of that was we were bouncing between the book of Genesis and the book of Deuteronomy and talking about pride and how, we always say, and I realize I don't know the full verse, it's in Proverbs. We always say pride comes before a fall. Well, we're missing half of it. So, and I've got to find the actual verse because I'm going to hate myself if I don't. But Deuteronomy chapter 8 verses 10 through 18 talks about remembering to be grateful and to be humble, because you can go ahead and share it, Professor. That would be great. I know, like I said, I put a link in the description, but it doesn't hurt to keep that posting that reminder. So, where was I going with this? Oh, because it started in Genesis talking about the story of the Tower of Babel. I had an aha moment this morning. Yes, I know you were here yesterday. So in the story of Babel, I never understood why God didn't want them building this great tower, why he didn't want them to have something that, because it doesn't explicitly say we're building a tower to the heavens to meet God or to be with God or whatever. Like, that was how it was always explained to me, but that's not the way that it's written. But the way it is written is a way that, the way it is written lends itself to learning why we need to be careful to stay humble. Because if they had finished that tower, if they had built it as big as they were hoping to, they would have considered themselves to have bragging rights. And God warns us frequently in the Bible about bragging and about making sure that we stay humble and remember that he is the reason we exist and that he is the one who deserves all glory for our accomplishments, for our growth, for our changes, for the wins that we have. it all comes from God, and he can just as easily take all of that away, as he did with the in the story of Babel. Um, he took away their ability to even get to the point of the accomplishment because he knew that it would lend itself to pride and to boasting. So, um, so I had that aha moment this morning where I was like, well, why? Why did he do this? I don't understand. And it was just that moment of, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So that felt really good. And I wanted to share that. This morning's Bible study turned into a two-parter video. Hello, Harsh Kumar. Hello, Wanti L10. Thank you both for being here. And we are not, nope. I'm happily married. We don't tolerate that kind of talk here. But based on timing, give me just a second. I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna pour another cup of coffee and set up in the bathroom and start working on my makeup. I got to get ready for work. So, small intermission. We'll be right back. Hey, Word of J, I did mention just as you came into chat, we're doing a quick intermission. I'm just setting some stuff up so that I can start getting ready for work while I'm here. I will be back momentarily. Stick around. Just about back, guys. I'm sorry. Didn't think y'all wanted to watch me scrub my teeth. What? I turned my tongue blue. That's so weird. Hey, girl. Oh, yeah. No big deal. I'm gonna shuffle some things around and see if I can't move that camera somewhere I can see the chat a little better. Goodness, I need to deep clean my bathroom here soon. There, oh, it's a little better. Oh, I'm sorry, you're sick. Lattes and Dragons, I love that username. I'm sorry that you're sick, though. That is such a fun username. Let's see, what am I feeling today? I'm not really feeling anything. Ooh. Oh. I really should make these decisions before I start. Hello, Just Elvin. We're not even going to entertain that, Joe. No, absolutely not. Maybe I'll try and go with a darker green today and see if I can better encompass the Grinch. I'm really liking this green. Word of Jay, I have coffee every morning. I think people come in here and forget that I'm newer to the Christian faith. And so it's not like those old Mimi jokes are going to capture my attention or slip me up. I need to get Christmas jewelry again. Monster Modi. That always makes me nervous when I look over and something has been deleted from chat. Alright, because I am not using. Oh, well, we all lose the game. Kids in the chat like, what are you talking about? If you were born after the year 2005, you probably don't know. We'll try and have a longer stream tomorrow. I'm hoping I can go and clean out our car tomorrow so that we can finish surrendering it. I saw that. I don't know if you saw today's video. I really don't feel like I should be doing that on stream with the way you creeps are today. The way you creeps are most days. Started doing my eyeliner with a new technique, and I feel like it serves my face shape so much better. Ooh, sorry guys. Hello. Thanks, Word of J. I do makeup for me. I don't care. I appreciate your compliment, but I do it for me. How is that sick? There's a compliment. That's not sick. That's polite, and I appreciate it. But I also want people to understand that I don't do makeup for other people to appreciate. So. I'm impatient. We're drying this eyeliner as fast as we can. He's not taking advantage of me. Islam United people. Word of J and I have spoken at length about boundaries and my marriage and things like that. So you don't get to come into your very first stream and just assume you know how my regulars and I associate. I pray for you, but that is even more short-sighted than I've ever. Oh, that's just, it irritates me when people come in talking like they know the whole situation when they've only been here for a couple of streams. And as far as I know I've never seen your username in my chat before, so I appreciate the compliments, but people who've been here before know the boundaries. Absolutely. I will put it on my prayer list. PRL, I'm not familiar with what that stands for. Thank you, Professor. They're not coming back. That was... Wow. I apologize for anyone that was able to catch that before my mod deleted it. Hi, no gag, Gabby. All right, Word of J, you have a lovely day. God bless you, honey. No, don't even worry about it. There's no need for your... Okay. I need to go grab my red lipstick. Oh no! Okay. I need water. I need to get my pain meds on board to get ahead of the game. All right. Let's see here. Get those clean. These. I'm gonna go put this back where it was. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. And hey, guess what? We do not tolerate bullies in this chat. You either. I am very much self-aware of the condition of my body. But that does not give you the right to say mean things. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, we actually addressed all of that. I talked about where I'm at in my weight loss journey and what I'm doing now to work towards better health. Hello, hello. I will be right back. I'm going to go get my pain meds on board and pack my lunch for work. And it's going to take me just a minute, guys. I got to fill my water bottle and it's a gallon jug. Oh. On the straw. I have enough water in my jug here at home to fill this. about an hour before I gotta head down to catch the bus. I gotta count my change for the bus too still. Shoot. This in here. It's way too big, but that's okay. Beans. Got my rice coffee for later if I want it. It's lunch packed, water packed. I feel like I should charge my headphones for a bit. There's all that. I'm gonna have to scroll back through the chat, aren't I? Right. Awesome. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Whoops. What the heck? Starkey, I do not think about performing acts of terrorism. I didn't need that information, and I don't think that's true. Because Pigeon's partner for life, from what I've read. Ouch. Oh. Professor, I feel like you took personal offense to how quickly I was responding to comments this morning, because you're a bam, bam, bam. Not complaining. I absolutely appreciate it. Oh. This is my hair from my wig stuck in it. That's funny. There we go. It feels like a hair bow kind of day. Hello, Con. Welcome back. Yeah. Oh, hello, Fernando. Glad to have you. So all I have to do now is put on my socks, my shoes, and my lipstick, and I'm ready to go. Told my husband if he calls and sets up, I will take care of the rest of the car stuff. So, but my name's not on anything, so I don't know what I'm gonna need. So I'm hoping he can get that figured out this afternoon so that I can try and go down tomorrow and take care of that. I've got to get a hold of a friend of mine and see if I can borrow a vehicle to go down, or my sister, and see if she wants to take a ride. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to stuff everything in trash bags, and I'll sort it when we come home. But I want to get that car completely cleaned out. So, I don't have anything, as far as I know, I don't have anything breakable in there or anything valuable. So it'll just be a matter of cleaning it out. And oh, looks like you got a double timeout. Oh, not a timeout. You just got banned from the channel, period. Let's be respectful, please. Listen, I am very self-aware of my shortcomings. You're not going to hurt me by bringing them up, but I'm also not going to tolerate the disrespect. And as you can see, my mods are on the same page. Immorality, bullying, whether of me or anyone else in the chat, or foul language, things like that will not be tolerated. Sia Khan, thank you for coming in. We're here to have a positive attitude, to spread love and light and beautiful things. We're not here for any of that nonsense. I want to say that I believe in freedom of speech, not freedom from consequences. No one's going to stop you from putting what you want in the chat. However, my mods and I are ban happy, and we will not tolerate disrespect. I don't want to give up on this channel because I've seen so much good coming from it. We've grown so much in this last few months. I don't want to lose that. But it's also so draining. I'm exhausted trying to keep up with everything. And we have Vlogmas coming up. My husband and I are excited to kind of dive into that. And I was thinking about how I want to organize and structure the vlogs for that. And I will be opening the vlogs with our verse of the day because we have our daily bread. And so we'll be doing our daily bread to open every vlog and do our Bible study to start the day. And then we have a few different things like our game night. Excuse me. Maybe a tour of our geeky stuff, like our painted minis and things like that. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. We want to, excuse me. I have a frog in my throat, apparently. I wouldn't mind doing a tour downtown. Hello, Sunset. Hi. The balance sheet. Thank you. I wouldn't mind doing a couple of like maybe a cookie baking vlog where we bake and decorate cookies with the kids, especially because I do want to try some of the low carb recipes that I used to use for cookies. And that way I can have some treats in the house that I can have one a day and it's not throwing off my entire week, but I'm still satisfying that sweet craving. I don't want to take things away. And I think that's what I was focused on. Oh, I got to stop eating this. I got to stop eating this. I got to stop eating this. I think doing some simple switches, like instead of buying my normal store brand semi-sweet chocolate chips, I buy Joy of Baking or Bake Believe or Lily's and switch to those. Or Joy of Baking is a blog where I get some of my recipes. The Bake Believe and the Lily's are some sugar-free alternatives that I can use. So the balance sheet, we are just chilling out. It's coffee and chill. We talk about Jesus, and we talk about lifestyle, and we talk about all kinds of things. The only things we really don't talk about is we don't tolerate bullying. We don't tolerate immorality. We don't tolerate foul language. And I think that and we don't talk about like politics and stuff like that can be polarizing. You can't please everybody. You almost can't please anybody when you talk about that kind of stuff. So I don't touch it. So, but yeah, so doing simple switches like that, like I don't eat that much bread or pasta anymore. So that's not really a switch. I am working on adding more vegetables back into my diet because I had gotten to the point where I was just eating like everything from a can just because it was easier. So I will be moving back in veggies and fresh veggies as much as I can afford to, and eating up the canned veggies as kind of like um, placement holders when I know I can use a can of carrots because I'm out of fresh ones. So, yeah, um, that's my plan going forward, and I'm looking forward to being able to share a lot of that with you guys. As I said earlier, um, I did my weigh in this morning and I've set my goal for the end of this week. So, the balance sheet, I am in retail, specifically management in retail, and I've been doing that for about 5 years and I absolutely love it. I don't see myself making a career change anytime soon. I'm right where God needs me to be to serve my community. So, um, and that's where I definitely see the car situation as a blessing because if it weren't for my daughter going to school 2 towns over, um, we wouldn't even need a vehicle. I could bike everywhere, and so could Mr. Barry. Um, but the school she goes to is so much better aside from the drive. So yeah. Um, the balance sheet, I know this is likely one of your first streams you've caught, but we don't. I don't like to talk about that only because it gets asked like 17 times in a stream, and I get so tired of backtracking and re answering. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. It might just be a mask. I think I'm masking. I'll be honest with you. I'm just trying to keep myself on the right path. Um, there's a lot of turmoil going on behind the scenes right now. So, what the heck? No, what? Oh, the spamming. Yeah, no. Thanks, Sticky. I appreciate that. Amsterdam is actually on my bucket list to visit someday. I almost went back in 2020. Everything was lined up. I had everything but my passport. I had to get my passport, but I had my dates set aside. I had a friend of mine that was going to host me. I had the flights ready to book as soon as I had my passport. And then COVID hit and shut everything down. Yeah, she really is, Professor. You guys are like on top of it. I've got both of you here. I'm still looking for at least 2 more moderators for when you guys can't be around. So if y'all check the description, I believe I posted a link to the Discord. If it doesn't work, let me know. But we are looking for 2 more mods that can be in the streams Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if that sounds like something that you can commit to, we would love to hear from you. Thank you very much, the balance sheet. I play casually every so often. My husband was on the chess team in high school, so it's become a whole family thing. No, I totally get that. My phone has been doing the same thing. I'm definitely thinking that probably by the end of next year, I would like to upgrade to a better quality phone and actually maybe spend some money on a phone with a better camera. Make these streams better quality. So, Sandeep, we literally just had this conversation. I am not going to continue to come back and readdress the topic. For those of you that are here now, and if you see someone say it in the chat and you're still hanging around, please mention it. I am not addressing the where are you from question again. I will just be ignoring it. So if you see someone asking, you have now heard. We are just ignoring that question going forward. Nobody's business. I am so sick of answering that question. Oh, can't wait to get my nails redone here soon. I'm thinking I'm going to go pink sparkly with white with a little pink Christmas tree on it. So, oh, thank you, Matthew. You know what I hear from that? I have standards, I have boundaries, I'm not afraid to stand by them. Thank you so much. That is where you get banned because that is immoral and that is rude. Multiple timeouts because you can't watch your language. Ooh. Sorry, we are woefully monolingual in this stream. I only speak English. So, hey, you don't need to be here. No one is making you be here. And like I say frequently, we don't tolerate bullying. So, I don't think, I mean, if you don't want to be in a stream where someone's talking, like, what kind of streams do you watch if you don't come where people are chatting? Like, I understand the gaming streams, but they're still talking over the gameplay. Do you watch that blonde chick that just streams her sleeping all the time? So, ooh, that's awesome. Oh, you should post them in the picture thread on the Discord. I would love to see them. Thanks, the balance sheet. You have a blessed day. I almost did. So the purple I have now, I wish I had for the wedding, and I wish I had silver French tips on the tip of them. But they're so wonky. I feel like the ladies at the place I've been going to have been rushing through it, and I don't know if I'm just a bad client, or if it's just like I don't know. I don't know. But I kind of want to try a new nail tech. There was a gal that came in with her little girl the other day that said that she was recently certified. And so she gave me her Facebook information. I think I'm going to reach out to her and I'm going to go ahead and see if she can do the nails that I'm looking for. Otherwise, there's a shop in my local Walmart that my sister went to, and they did a fantastic job on the nails that she got done for her engagement photos. So I'm hoping and praying that I can find someone that's just as reasonably priced as the shop I've been going to, and my nails won't look all wobbly and bumpy and weird. So, and there's some lift. Like, my nails are peeling off the back of the acrylic nails. They're starting to look all kinds of trashy. But hey, it is what it is. We're not here to complain. It's gonna be a very simple fix. So, but yeah, I think we're getting close to done here. I'm gonna have to start really focusing on getting my act together to get out the door. Definitely check out the shorts that I've posted, and I have in the description for the channel, I have the Instagram. You're welcome to reach out to me there if you'd like to chat more one-on-one. Watch the views suddenly skyrocket, because that's what always happens when I try to shut down for the day. But I am looking forward to continuing to do this. And tomorrow will be a longer stream. I will be home for the day tomorrow, unless I can get a vehicle to go down and get that cleaned out. So we'll see what happens. I am already working on plans for Vlogmas, so stick around. This channel is just going to keep growing. We are so close. When I checked the stats last night, we were 19 subscribers away from hitting that 500 sub goal, guys. I am so excited to see this channel grow the way that it has. I am so excited at the work that the Lord has been doing here on this channel. And you guys just encourage me so much. Like, even the people that come in and say nasty things or say evil, dirty things, even that interaction is telling YouTube, like, oh, okay, she's garnering engagement. She's worth promoting. So right now, we're just going to keep growing, and we're going to keep loving. And just know, everyone that gets timed out or banned on this channel, I'm still saying a prayer for you, because clearly you have some hurt that you're projecting onto other people. And I just hope that God gives you peace in that and helps you work through it. So, that being said, I'm going to shut down and finish getting myself ready to walk out the door. I love you all. God loves you all. please join the Discord. If you're just jumping in, check out that link that Professor posted, and come chat. I'm happy to continue this conversation. I'm just going to jump off the camera so I can finish getting ready for work. Come join us in the Discord. And I'm still trying to figure out times that work for sitting in the voice call. We had a bit of a flop the first time we all sat in voice call, but I would love to have back and forth with some of you folks. So join the Discord, come chat, come hang out. If you don't have Discord, my Instagram is in the channel description. Send me a message on there. But again, I love you guys. God loves you guys, and you have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.